My guys, I am so sorry. I'm sorry. Network. Yes, I'm sorry, guys. So sorry. I don't know. This place is like village people want to attack us tonight. They don't want you guys to, and this one they don't have choice. We must to read it. We must prepare. Please tell your people they can just join back. Once you click on our channel, you see that we are live. Just click on it from there. Just click on the live from there. Yes, you see it on our profile pic that we are live. Just click on it and join. I'm so sorry for that network or break in transmission or whatever we're going to say. The devil is a liar. So quickly, let's go back to the exam and continue from where we stop. Don't forget, before you start chatting, give this video a thumbs. Very important. Thank you, guys. So what did we say? The answer to question 26. What should we choose there? Okay, don't worry, it'll be back on your screen soon. So you'll be able to. All right, and just tell your friends that we are back online. Okay, 26 is B. Somebody said is skimming carefully for complete understanding cannot be skimming. Who is saying B? Benedicta, no, no. Look at your option very well. Read the question very well. That cannot be skimming. For complete understanding, skimming is for an overview, just a general overview. What is this book all about? So many people are saying study reading. All right, I'll go with that one. That is even better. Now, the type of listening skills that can enable you to master what the speaker is saying is dash. What kind of listening skill is that? What kind of listening skill would that be? Yes, yes, I'm waiting for you guys. 27B, listening for interpretation and critical evaluation. Yes, let's move on as fast as possible. Question 28 is on our screen. The woman walked slowly into the room. She wore a long black gown decorated with silver beads, her bright shoes, blah, blah, blah. What kind of text is it? Is it a narrative, an expository, argumentative, or descriptive? Yes, what type of essay will that be? 28, narrative. All right. 29, the process of connecting previous statement with present statement is called dash. What will you call that? We're having several answers. Some people are saying descriptive. I don't know if those are the people we should go with. Well, let's okay. Relationship. All right. Guys, those of you that have issue with spelling, start practicing how to spell tonight. Scientific text can be very dash. Scientific text can be very dash. Very what? If it's not verbatim issue, you can put anything there, but it has to be what is in the material. So very what is it? Okay, somebody said technical. I don't know if you guys agree with that person. Don't say somebody have written what you want to write it. The more question you answer tonight with your own knowledge, the more you write, the more you remember tomorrow. So if you are just watching and say somebody has written what I want to write, you are doing yourself. Write your own too. Don't bother whether somebody has written or not. Now, expository essays are usually more dash than narrative essays. Usually more what than narrative essays. More what? More formal. Okay. All right. 32. Which of the following is a vowel sound? Look at the sound presented here. Which one of them qualifies to be called a vowel sound? Which one of them? As you are joining the meeting, please give it a thumbs up. So many people are, you've not done that yet. Before you open the chat box, like this video. Thank you. Okay, 32 A, all right. 33, identify which of these does not detract from comprehension. Inability to think deeply, unfamiliarity with the topic, concentration, lack of interest. Even if you don't know the answer to this question, but the options, one of them is obvious there that is not part of the group. That is one way to answer question tomorrow. It's not all the questions you will remember, it's not all of them you will know, but there are some that you use logic to answer. Like when you look at all the options, you see one that is odd, pick out the odd one. Concentration, thank you. Every other thing said there are negative, only concentration seems to be positive. Now, reading materials that contains tables and figures are called dash materials. Reading materials that contain tables and figures are called dash materials. Scientific. Okay, somebody saying scientific. Scientific. Okay. A visit to the village market is likely to be what kind of essay? Expository, scientific, descriptive, or argumentative? Now, some of these questions may not come out like this tomorrow. Most of these testing you on expository, but they will come out in other form if they will come out. So don't be expecting that it will be this particular a visit to the village market. You are just using it to familiarize yourself with how to answer questions like this. All right, narrative. Somebody is saying narrative, but narrative is not even in the option. Narrative is not even in the answer. Descriptive, okay. All right. So let's go to the next page. Don't forget we have like two sections to do tonight. So this one is just section one. Oh. Read the passage. Students should cultivate the habit of reading regularly because it improves vocabulary, comprehension, and academic performance. Which of the options is the term for this type of text? Is that an argumentative text or expository? I'm tired of network. Oh. I'm tired of network. Oh. I'm tired. Okay, it's like it's back now. It's back now, but my screen is no longer showing. So I will need to stop sharing the screen and share it back. I'm so sorry for this network issue. It's annoying already. I was even trying to open Zoom to see if Zoom will be better. Probably we'll go to Zoom. Okay, the screen back. You let me know. So we just continue. 37 says technical terms are common features of technical dash text. What kind of text? What kind of text? In a listening activity, saying now is called dash. This question is a live question from the non-portal. So what's the answer? Relationship. Okay. 39. Read the passage. The classroom was spacious and well ventilated. The walls were painted cream, white, colorful charts hung neatly at different corners, and so on and so forth. What kind of text is that? Is that a narrative, expository, descriptive, or argumentative? Once you start hearing the mention of colors, mention of numbers, shapes, just know they are describing something. That is description. So guys, see, I'm just saying, I not say description is descriptive essay is the answer. I'm just giving you a tip on answering descriptive essay questions. Those of you that are just joining, please give this video a thumbs up. Just before you join the chat, just like it. Nothing will do you by liking it. Thank you. All right, we're going for C 40. We are almost done with this section before we start the second one. Listening is disabled when one dash. Listening is disabled when one dash. Is it scans quickly, studies deeply, encounters noise, reads critically. There is this question they used to repeat every year. Listen very carefully now. There is a question about ear defect. That somebody with ear defect, like if even if you are blind, you still listen to dash. There is a question like that. That question is valid, repeated almost every year, every semester. Even if you are blind, you still listen through dash. Please go and look for the answer to that question in your material. Even if you are blind, okay, let me ask us generally. Even if you are blind, you still listen through dash. What do blind people listen to? That is that question they like repeating every semester. So let's solve it here now so that you record the answer tomorrow. Even if you are blind, you still listen through what? Through what? Those of you just joining, please like the video. Give it a thumbs up before you join the chat. Thank you. Somebody says sound. Somebody are saying signal. The deaf. Okay, let's take it one by one. The deaf listen through what? The deaf listen to what? Then the blind, how do they communicate? They listen to what? Okay, which one is for the deaf? What you will do is you place your answer and the question. Maybe deaf, sign language, blind, braille, or anything. That is how I want you to answer it. Now, while you are doing that, the next question is on our screen already. Read the passage. Water is essential for life. Human beings, animals, and plants all depend on water for survival. It is also useful for cooking, washing, and industrial activities. If someone is saying this, what kind of essay or text is that person, discussing? Is it a narrative, a descriptive, dramatic, or expository? Okay, expository. All right. So I have Sadiq Miriam saying deaf will listen through sign language. All right. Thank you. You are very close and you are right. Dennis says blind braille. Thank you. That is correct. You guys understand what you are saying. Please put that in mind. You are like that question. They repeat it every semester. It's likely to still come out this your own semester. All right. What's the answer to this question? Expository. Expository. All right. Question 42. Texts that explain concepts are called dash. We've done this in one of our classes when we're treating the different types of text. We have narrative, expository, and scientific. Among the three listed, which one of them explain concepts based on the definition we gave it then? Expository. Okay. If you don't know, let me give you another exam tip. If you are asked a fill in the blank space like this and you know the answer but you don't know the correct way to spell it, check around other questions. You will get the correct spelling. Another tip I will give you guys, listen very attentively now, please. Don't leave any with this my network again. Okay, I think it's back now. So this is one tip I want to give you guys now. Tomorrow, make sure you answer all your objective questions. If you don't know answers to fill in the blank spaces, leave them first. Attend to all the objective questions. Don't skip any one of them, because even the one you don't know in objective question, by luck you can mistakenly choose the correct answer. So the tendency of passing subjective question, which are the OBJ, is very high, even if it's just telling it no you are doing. So don't leave any objective question. Or in fact, I will even advise that start with the objective questions. You understand? But as you are going, if you see any fill in the blank space that is very cheap that you know, quickly answer it. But don't focus on those filling the blank space yet. Don't waste your time on filling the blank space while you are thinking, oh, and I know what is the answer now. What is the answer now? 5 minutes I've gone on one question. Before you know, There are still questions that are in front that are OBJs that you can answer and get your cheap mark from. But you are there on one question, on one filling the gap because you know it, but something has made it escape your head. Don't be a victim of that tomorrow. That is not how to manage time. Go through all the OBJs. Then when you are done with all the OBJ, whether you choose the correct one, you choose one you just feel like you know this is likely the answer, then go back to question one and start looking for filling the blank space. Thank God that by the right side like this, just like this portal is now, by the right side like this, you will always see the questions you've answered shaded. The one you've not answered will remain in white. So you can quickly go back to any number. You can click on any number from this your no, your number navigation. From this number navigation, you can choose any one. If I click on 53 now, it will take us straight to question 53. That's exactly how it is tomorrow in your exam too. So the ones you've answered, you see it shaded so that you'll not be confused which one you've not answered. And that will help you to manage your time. Don't forget, don't skip any OBJ question. I will repeat again, don't skip any OBJ question. You stand a high chance of passing the exam if you attend all your OBJ questions. Now, intonation refers to the rise and fall of that. I can bet it that you guys will meet this particular question tomorrow. I can bet it. Like this question will come out tomorrow. And even some of you might be lucky, they may repeat it like 2 or 3 times. Intonation refers to the rise and fall of the dash. Rise and fall of what? Okay, somebody is saying voice. I don't know if I should go with you guys. We have another person saying sound. Another person is saying stress. You people want to confuse my village people. Biko, why now? Don't confuse me. Why shall you confuse me? Oh, which one shall we pick now? Where is Dora? Where is the class captain? I've not seen you guys. Okay, in fact, Okorocha Marianne, she wrote it in capital letter so that I will know that is okay. I will go with Marianne, even if that is not correct answer. Now, 44. Which of the following is not associated with narrative text? You people will see that as we are going, I'm giving you tips. So please, this is not just to come and answer questions. You also get tips to pass effectively and to manage your time well. Which of the following is not associated with narrative text? This storytelling, character, sequential arrangement, technical expressions. Which one of them? Technical expression is not associated with narrative text. Thank you. That person is absolutely correct. That is Janet. Janet, good evening. How are you? Now, question 45. He was disquieted on hearing the news of the mom's sickness. Oh, I don't know what this question is trying to ask you. Probably that they're asking you another word to use for disquieted. I don't know. This question is not complete somehow. Probably the or have you guys answered this question before? What was the answer? No idea. I think it should. They're probably asking you for another the synonym of disquiet. Okay, some people are already typing peaceful. Thank you. All right, peaceful, peaceful. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on because we still have another section. A reader who examines the strengths and weaknesses of an argument is engaging in dash reading. A reader who examines the strengths and weaknesses of an argument is engaging in dash reading. What kind of reading? Is that interpretative, superficial, recreational, or rapid? Yes, I'm waiting for your answer to question 46. Like I've said earlier, don't say somebody have typed what I want to type. Type your own. There is a kind of logic in that. What you type, you are likely going to remember. But tomorrow, when you see a question that we have answered tonight, and you now say, and Peter, Benedicta Peter answered that question. Oh, what did he write? Oh, you see? But if you have been the one that have written it, by the time you want to recall, you say, oh, this was what I wrote in the chat box. Now, a reader who examines the strength, okay, somebody said interpretative. Thank you. Where is Mr. K is not here tonight. I've not seen him, or he's not chatting. Okay, they say my screen is blurry. Let me bring it up a bit. It was when I was showing you guys this thing that we took it in. In terms of academic context, reading for dash will probably be the most difficult. Is it reading for pleasure, scanning, interpretation, or skimming? These kind of questions are very cheap. Like the answer is just very obvious. You can thank you, interpretation. Tables in academic writing can also be dashed in order to interpret them. They can also be dashed in order to interpret them. Be what? This is a fill in the blank space. Question 48. Question 48. What's the answer? Yes, waiting for you guys. What is the answer to that? You are having I have so many contributions already. Okay, red. Somebody said red, and I think that is making sense. Okay. 49. Which of the following may not be true of expository text? Which of the following may not be true of expository text? Is it that expository texts are factual, or they are texts that explain issues clearly, or they are texts, sorry, expository texts are not as formal as narrative text, or expository texts are formal? Which of the following may not be true? So which one is the answer? Okay, yes, that is correct. Those kind of questions are very cheap. The answer is obvious. A narrative that tells a sad story is a dash. Look at this question. Read exam question if it's actually going to come out tomorrow. A narrative that tells a sad story is called dash. Mostly, it normally comes out in OBJ. In OBJ, a tragedy. A tragedy. Those of you that did this thing in secondary school, you will know it. What subject is that? Okay, guys, the next question, question 52. You are so lucky tonight. So many OBJs are coming up. Technical and scientific materials usually belong to dash text. Technical and scientific materials usually belong to dash text. Is it descriptive, narrative, dramatic, expository? Which one will you go for? Oh, my screen is off again. This is the work of network. What did I do to this network like this? People should do fasting and prayer. Okay, I'm sharing it back. Sorry for that. Sorry. You will see it very soon. Okay, so let's move on. I think it's, yes, literature. Thank you, Benedicta. Those of you that did literature, you'll be able to answer that question on tragedy very well. The screen is back now. So what's the answer to this question? The screen is back. What's the answer to this question? I don't have a choice than to leave them alone. And it's like, hold on, oh. It's like this way. Is this YouTube mad or what? It's like the YouTube is back. Oh, please, you guys should go back to YouTube for now, because the this one is only 40 minutes they will give us, and we have a lot. Let's try this YouTube for the last time. If it doesn't work, we'll come back to this place. Sorry. All right, we are back online. We are back online. But you don't know the correct way to spell it. Check around other questions. You get the correct spelling. I'm sorry. Oh. Another tip I will give you guys. Oh, I think this is. I need to transfer it to. I have to transfer it to this one. Okay, guys. Sorry. I think I understand what is happening now. I'm actually using the wrong system. I'm using the wrong system. So we will continue now. The network is back. It's I hope it's like you guys, your prayers, God is answering your prayers one way or the other. Because seriously, that Zoom will not be okay. 40 minutes will be having short. So what's the answer to question 53? Okay, I will need to stop sharing and start sharing back. So you'll be able to see the as soon as you're able to see me know. So we'll start the whole thing back. All right, thank God. Mr. Taze, you are welcome. I've been asking after you. All right, so guys, what is the answer to 53? A, B, C, or D? Thank you. Yes, I'm sharing it now. Okay, the answer is C. Let's be fast so that we'll outsmart this network. Some speeches need proper attention because what is to be discussed is very dash. Very what? What is to be discussed is very what? 54. Let's keep them coming in. Don't forget, don't say because somebody has typed what I want to type, type your own. Okay, somebody is saying important. That is that Jeremiah. Now, 55. Narrative texts are usually written to dash. Written to what? This one, if anybody fails this 55, we will stone the person out of the class because this is something we have done over and over and over and over again. Yes, they are written to tell stories. Thank you. So we are almost done with this one. Thank God. Question 55, or sorry, 56. University education should be made affordable to all Nigerians because education remains the bedrock of national development. If tuition fees continue to increase, many brilliant students from poor homes may not be able to continue their education. Which of the options is the term for this type of text? Descriptive, expository, argumentative, narrative. 56. What's the answer to 56? Don't forget, don't say somebody has already mentioned what I want to mention. Don't be behaving like primary school student. 56 is what? What's the correct answer? If you are just joining, please give the video a like, give us a thumbs up before you open the chat box. Thank you for doing that. Okay, and if you are just joining, please make sure you watch the recording because we'll share some tips that will help you. Okay, 56 is B, expository. All right. 57. Stress in English refers to the dash given to a syllable rather. Stress in English refers to the dash given to a syllable. What's the answer? It's a very real question. Please, stress in English refers to the dash given to a syllable. Is it the sound, the emphasis, the duration, the speed, sorry, the pitch? You are reading dash. This kind of question is very tough. Tough question. It's looking like a tough question. What is likely going to be the answer? If you are just joining, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. Yes, I'm waiting for what we are likely going to write in 50. Question 58. What we will likely write there as the answer? Somebody is saying efficient. Okay, somebody say for pleasure. Okay, for pleasure seems to be fitting in a bit because those are the type of text you read easily. Don't forget, average reading speed is the type you use for textbooks that are easy to understand. Um, they are not as complex as the academic textbooks like novels, storybooks, and the rest of them. Now, the type of essay that presents argument in support of or against a proposition is known as this one. All of you should know it. If anybody should face this, we will stone you out of the class. Answer to 59. It's a very simple one. It's a very simple one. Very simple one. Yes, the answer to 51. What's the answer? You guys should not fall my hand though. 59 rather. Well, on 59. Okay, argumentative. All right. That is the 60. We are almost done with this section. Critical analysis could be described as the ability to dash and dash a speaker's viewpoint. Critical analysis could be described as, that is where it usually come out in OBJ. Give it the options. Okay, somebody say evaluate and judge. That is the only person I've seen. I'm off again. This network is such a comedy tonight. The network is something else. Such a comedy. Let's hope that we can finish this section and Zoom. Okay, you said evaluate and judge. I think I'm back now. Evaluate and judge. Next page. We are almost done. Don't worry. Network or no network, we are pushing it. When you are reading a paragraph in a passage, you normally find dash in the topic sentence. What do you find in the topic sentence? This question look like Gst102 question. It's looking like, because it's in Gst1, we will treat what do we call it? Topic sentence, paragraph structure. You guys should be ready all through the holiday. We will be, although there is no holiday too, it's just like 1 week or so, but we are not taking any break. All your courses for next semester, we will start treating them as soon as you finish your exam and rest for like few days. So stay tuned and be on the channel always. We will hold several classes during the short break and even as soon as the semester begins. Main idea, thank you. That person saying main idea, your academic dash. Let me remind us again. There is a tendency that you won't know most of the filling. That will not be your portion, but there is a tendency that a student will not know most of the fill in the blank spaces, most of the questions. You may not know the answer tomorrow, but make sure you answer all the objectives. And then the fill in the blank space, some of them sef you know them, but something will make most of you to fail. Probably spelling issue or the issue of spacing or anything. But make sure you don't waste the free bonus of objective questions. And then there are some of your let me also bust your brain. There are some of your courses that objectives will be more than filling the blank space. There are some of them that filling the blank space will be more than objective. Anyhow it comes, just be ready. Now, in terms of academic context, okay, I'm saying context. I don't know if that is what you guys want to go for. 63. You read the passage. On our way back from the excursion, our boss developed a fault in the middle of the journey. We waited for several hours before another vehicle arrived to correct the text. Is it argumentative, descriptive, expository, or narrative? Somebody telling that kind of thing. What kind of, okay, we have seen narrative, okay. 64. The activity required in order to get a particular piece of information from the content of a book is called dash. Oh, Dora is making an she's making a correction there, but we've passed that question. Sorry. Okay, well, I'm already seeing scanning. All right. He examined that the performance was splendid. What is the alternative word for splendid? What's the alternative word for splendid? This question is not complete. I think they're asking you for either synonym or antonym. This kind of question, just jump them once you don't know, once it's not looking like something you can relate to. Don't waste time on it. But can we put something there? Okay, somebody is saying good. That is, if it was to be the synonym, it would have been good. Okay. Okay. Enjoyable, good. You guys are giving me real. And those are antonyms, but I actually don't know which one. But I'll just put good there, like somebody just mentioned. Okay, Benedicta said poor. And if it's poor, okay, Dora said excellent. I think I'll go with Dora because let's go to the previous page and go with excellent, splendid. That looks more solid than. Okay. The next page, 66. Reading to get the general idea of a text is called dash. I don't know why they're asking you skimming and scanning tonight. This is a good sign. Tomorrow will be sweet. Reading to get the general idea of a text is called dash. Reading to get the general idea of a text is called dash. Okay, skimming. That is obvious. You already know that because we've done skimming and scanning several times. The purpose of a descriptive essay is to create a clear dash in the mind of the reader. Is it picture, debate, argument sequence? We've done this also in our last class. We're able to read about descriptive essay, the type of essay that creates image or images in the mind of the listener or the reader, because you are using words, you are trading words professionally to distinction. After this question, okay, Grace is saying that the correct answer to that question is poor, which means it's antonym. They are asking you. Don't worry, it's the network from my side. It's going to be restored very soon. All right, I think it's restored now. So that means the answer to that former question should be poor, according to our class captain. She has seen the question before. Okay, so this true or false question, what is the answer? Is it true or is false? Okay, they said true because that is that. Now, another tip for exam, guys. In exam, there are situations where they will put the true or false in capital letter like this, everything. When you want to type your own answer, make sure it's in the same format you are seeing the true or false in the question that you type it in the answer. If they start the true with small capital letter, like in this case, type your answer in capital letter too. Those are exam tips, very important. Now, true or false again. Reading is a secondary language skill. Do you have, is that true or is first. That is 69. We're almost done. They say reading is a secondary language. How true or false is that? 69. Ah, somebody said reading is a secondary language. Oh. Hey, is that true? Reading is a secondary language. Well, no problem. As you people want it. Now, question 70. Okay, someone says noise. I don't know. Let's wait for the rest of them. Is maybe it's noise they will also choose. Let's wait for the rest of them. See what they will choose. Ah, well, some of you are saying true. That is why I put true there. Oh. You are now correcting yourself. All right. Ah, what am I typing now? Sorry. Oh. False. All right. So the last question was answered. Listening is disabled when one encounters interruption. Well, we're having noise, and interruption. Which one should we go for now? Class captain, which one should we go for? Which one should we go for? Interruption. Ah, okay. I think we just choose one. Thank God we'll see the correction. Interruption. And please, those of you spelling interruption with one R is double R, not navigation button. Here now is showing us that we did not answer question 51. And it looks to us as if we've answered all the questions. So let's go back to question 51. The network has started again. After this one like this, guys, we are going to Zoom. The second section, we'll do it on Zoom because that one I want to use keyboard. I want you guys keyboard, how to use the keyboard, how to do something. YouTube tonight. Network is not sound enough for them. Oh, goodness. So tiring. So tiring, so tiring. Why am I even sharing two screens, sir? We don't know what we did to network. Oh. Hmm. Okay, I think it's back now. I'm sharing it. It's reversing it. What do you want to do now? Oh, God. Yes, let me create that Zoom link and drop it because after this was going to Zoom straight. Yes, after this. No, don't worry. I'll create another one. That one would have almost, the time would have almost elapsed. So let me create another meeting entirely on Zoom and drop the link here for us. Excuse me. Yes, don't worry. I will send the link for the Zoom meeting shortly. Just give me 2 minutes. But I want to, I think the screen is visible now. You guys should answer that question and let's go. Let's try to answer this question 51. That is the only question we've not answered. And after that, we'll check our corrections and move to Zoom to do the second part where I'll be able to show you the keyboard, how to type your answer, how to delete an error, and I want to see the correction. Okay, while that is ongoing, let's start the Zoom meeting on the second system. Okay, just hold on a bit. I will share the Zoom meeting as soon as possible so we can start from there. I believe this. You should see your score on the screen now if it's working. So the Zoom meeting link is dropping now. The Zoom meeting link is dropping now. So just leave this meeting. I'll end it now after dropping the link. I'll end it now.